finally crack these mechanisms.
We're one step closer to Bronya. Let's move!
Are these echoes too?
Yes. The fragmentum here seems to have made a special connection with Cocolia. It's repeatedly generating forms in her image.
Whoa, check this place!
If there were, they left.
Looks like another completely new monster!
Considering where we are, it would be surprising if we didn't run into strange enemies here.
I don't care how strange it is. It's blocking our way. Let's get it!
Pray. Hold your breath!
A strong adversary. Help me strike with heart!
Time for a detailed overhaul.
Come one, come all.
Let's make it quick. How about this? Rules are made to be broken! You outstayed your welcome!
Savor the vigor of it. Blade in flight! You won't get away!
For your sins!
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged.
Practice is over. Swords descend!
Just a scratch.
Naughty children, nap time.
You won't get away!
A one-time strike with heart!
Prayers won't help you. Execute the judgment!
I'm okay.
One at a time!
Let's go. How about this? For your sins! Rules are made to be broken!
You're in bad shape. Blade in flight!
Retribution! Just a scratch.
Combat is a series of
Let's make it quick. I've lost my way.
This enemy is completely different. If I didn't know it was a product of the fragmentum, I'd think we were fighting a human.
Unlike those random low-level fragmentum creations, this one seems to have a mind of its own. It seems to be able to use complex tactics.
Look, Bronya and Cocolia's echoes. They must have come through here. That means we must be really close, right?
I sense that we're very near to the northern snow plains.
You won't get away!
I'm okay.
How's this?
All better now?
So, how many of my moves can you block?
Rules are made to be broken!
Victory by the blade.
It's that shadow of hers again.
It feels like this echo is different from the others before.
Intruders!
Did she just speak?
You cannot approach
Not good. March, out the way!
the Stellaron! Intruders! You go no further.
Are you sure this isn't the real her?
A strong adversary.
May look like her, but the fragmentum can only create
Pretty
four
good crowd
gems.
today.
Bring her down!
Time for a detailed overhaul. Naughty children, you're in bad shape.
Tremble before my power!
Time for some swordplay. Blade in flight!
Come one, come all. Nap time. I'm okay.
Freeze to death! The eternal freeze will bury you!
Strike with heart!
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. That'll take more than medicine. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged.
So, how many of my moves can you block?
Witness the avalanche!
Practice is over. Swords descend!
This song's just for keep up. My tempo!
Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all!
All better now?
Much obliged.
Sinners, ready yourself for the judgment of eternal winter!
That's it. Pretty good crowd today.
Turn up the volume!
Combat is a series of
One at a time!
Naughty children, don't listen. Here comes the medicine.
I can breathe easy again.
Barely felt it!
Keep up! My tempo!
You won't get away! Ready to lose yourself?
Fight it or rock with it. My music conquers all! I have something for you. Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
Time for a shot. All better now?
Ready to jam.
How many of my moves
Just
can
in
you
time.
block?
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You are doomed to fail!
Turn up the volume!
Time for some sword play! Strike with heart!
Naughty children, nap time.
Practice is over! Swords descend!
The world that they promised!
She disappeared!
Those stairs. It's the only way forward.
Wherever they lead, it must be the end of the journey.
I don't want to get to the end so soon. I want my journey to go on forever.
This means that Bronya is up ahead. And so is the fate of the overworld and the underworld. It's all in our hands. Strange. I thought I'd feel nervous or afraid. But I don't. The only feeling I have is that none of this seems real.
To be honest, you never really get used to them. We always used to rely on Himeko and Mr. Yang.
The Express has traveled world after world. We are merely passing travelers, witnesses to part of a grander story. We invariably avoid getting drawn into turbulence that can decide the fate of a world. But there are always times when we have no choice but to act.
Or to put it another way, this is one heck of a first trailblazing expedition. You hit the jackpot.
I was about to bore you all with my gloomy reflections, but on second thought, not today. Adventuring with you guys by my side has made me feel like no obstacle is too big.
Right on! But you can say whatever you like. A good adventure shouldn't be full of rules and regulations. Helping those in need, befriending those worth counting on, and saving the world a few times along the way. here. The blizzard's so fierce. All the power from the Trailblaze path isn't enough to stop the cold.
Keep at it.
It means that we're getting closer to the Stellaron, and the heart of the Eternal Freeze.
What is this? Oh, it's scary.
It's like an insect trapped in amber.
I bet the Antimatter Legion forces never thought they'd be swallowed up by the Eternal Freeze when they invaded this world. Even in the ice. Could these guys still be alive? No, we've got enough on our plate.
Did the architects build this?
Very different from the uniform style of the buildings we saw in the city.
Does it look like the palm of a huge hand to you? If Cocolia threatens us by taking Bronya hostage...
We have to save her. The underworld... No. The entire planet relies on her.
No.
Do not resist, Bronya. Accept the common will.
No! I don't want this.
Look upon their promised future, Bronya! A world without poverty, without cold, without suffering. A world where people no longer have to pray like prisoners for survival. A world that we can guard for all eternity. 700 years ago, we tried and fought unceasingly, believing that the radiance of human nature could shepherd us towards rejuvenation. And to what end? A crushing defeat. Why, when faced with irrefutable strength, is our first thought always to resist, to cover our ears instead of hearing the call? It is the conceit and cowardice entrenched in the depths of human nature, so difficult to efface. Cast them aside. Break free of the chains that bind you. The Stellaron will lead humanity to evolve, and they will.
Your brainwashing ends here, you witch!
Zila?
You came. I thought the blizzards had entombed you.
You wish! We're not going down before you do! Bronya! I don't know what happened between you and them. Even if you explained it to me, I probably wouldn't understand all the crazy details. But there are two things I do know. One, these guys have come through hell to get here, to seal this Stellaron thing. And two, do you remember what I said? If anything happened to you, I'd save you. Do you understand? Even if the damage is done, even if you've completely forgotten our promise, then I'm just gonna have to knock you out and bring you back myself!
Zila. All of you.
Finished? I think I've given you long enough to bid farewell. It's time I told you my other reason for bringing you here. I want to witness your choice. I have told you all the truths there are to tell. The deal with the Stellaron, the wish I made to it. There are no more secrets between us. Many years ago, the voice of the Stellaron sounded in my ears for the first time. I was no different from the previous generations of Guardians. I withdrew, refused to hear. I was as you are now, bitterly defending the architect's so-called preservation. My conviction was once steadfast, unparalleled. Until a sudden change arrived and threw everything into chaos. Another choice appeared before me. A subversion of the old order. And the welcoming of a new world. And compared to the illusory, ever more distant preservation, this was so tangible. I have agonized, long agonized over how to convey all this to you. Inevitably, the promised tomorrow will transpire. But if you were not there beside me to watch over that new world, then I would descend into torment. Bronya. Enduring torment. Perhaps I should be thanking you, outsiders. The pressure you have imposed has at long last compelled me to confront my final weakness. Bronya, throughout your life, I have never forced you to submit to my will. You will always have a choice. As then, so now. Choose, my daughter.
Madam Cocolia, I am grateful to you for raising me and for allowing me the privilege of choice. But I am sorry, Mother. On this, our final occasion, I cannot stand with you. You say that conceit and cowardice lie in the depths of human nature. Perhaps you're right. Desperation sheds a light on the darkest recesses of the heart. What about those simply struggling for survival, fighting for something better? I've witnessed their light on the front lines, in the underworld, in places you have overlooked. Our ancestors built this city, striving in the bitter snow to prolong our civilization. Even if this world is doomed to fall apart, we should allow humanity to pave the way to its final outcome, not hand over our fate to the seed of ruin. We are guardians, Mother, chosen from among the masses. Our duty is to preserve the world built by humanity. We are not gods. We are not arbiters. You seek to crush human nature underfoot while masquerading as an arbiter and a god. I cannot let you.
So, this is your choice. I understand, Bronya. Pity. Such a pity that you will never see that resplendent world. Unable to free yourself from the shackles of your mind. You know what? You were supposed to be the mother of the new world.
The ground! It's shaking! What's happening?
That sign!
The fate of this city, of Belobog, is sealed. Its future will unfold in our hands. And you will become the foundation of the new world. You must break the old to build the new. The Supreme Guardian commands you! Rise, engine of creation!
It's one of the architect's engine machines! Watch out, all of you!